Tell me why 90s makeup was so iconic, but yet so questionable at the same time. From paper thin eyebrows to lined lips way too dark. And don't even get me started on the unblended foundation. And guess what? We're bringing it back, but better. First things first, let's talk about skin. The 90s were all about that super matte, powdery look. Like, they didn't even know what dewy meant. They were basically allergic to the glow. But don't worry, I'm gonna show you how to do it without looking like a dried up raisin. Instead of caking layers of foundation, I would recommend a Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. This is gonna be a semi-matte foundation, which is gonna not dry up your skin. I'm also gonna be priming my face with this Baddie serum. I already did my skin prep, so if you want an in-depth video of that, then I can do that. This foundation is gonna give you the 90s matte look while also looking fresh and wearable. You don't want to feel cakey and dried up like a raisin. I'm gonna apply some concealer. This is the Armani's Beauty Luminous Silk Concealer in the shade 4.5. You're gonna make sure you apply an even skin tone foundation application because let's be real, if we were to wear foundation like back then, our face would be one color and our neck a whole different color. Then you want to go ahead and set your face with some light powder. I'm gonna go with this Benefit Matte and Blur Loose Powder. Get a brush like this, tap the excess, and just dab, dab, dab. Not too much. Remember, you want to look matte but not dry. I'm gonna lightly set it with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Now for the brows. 90s brows were, let's just say, an extreme sport.
There we go. Perfection, right? Damn, look, I look like Mona Lisa right now.
They were thin, they were overplucked, and they were not playing around. I mean, that's what they thought was a good idea. But I'm gonna be taking my Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. I'm gonna start by combing my eyebrows the opposite direction, just so I get an even amount of product on every hair. And then comb them the direction I want them to go. I want to comb them together so I can thin them out because we're not about to relive the past mistakes. I'm basically doing a 90s soft brow. You gotta think snatch, sculpted, but not terrifying. So I'm just gonna pinch the ends, giving the illusion that they're a little bit thinner. Look at that difference. With my Anastasia Brow Wiz, I'm just gonna fill in some sparse areas, just lightly filling it in. You see, we're channeling 90s soft brows, not an over twisted disaster. Now for the eyes. 90s lids were covered in frosty pastel shimmers, so if your eyelids didn't look like crushed pearls, were you even doing it right? I'm gonna start with a white base. This is the LA Girl Colors and white, just dabbing it a little bit on my hand, taking a flat dense brush like this, applying it to the eyelid just a little bit. We're doing the signature shimmer, but blended like your life depends on it. Because let's be real, blending wasn't exactly a thing back then. I'm gonna be taking my ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette, and I'm gonna be using the white in this palette. And this white has a shimmer. Just gonna dab it and blend it. Using my Anastasia Sugar palette, I'm gonna use this shimmer right here and give it more of a frost. Now for the eyeliner, but not what you think. They didn't do thick dramatic wing. It was so thin you had to squint to see it. So I'm gonna be using my Danessa Myricks Color Fix in Matte with this thin eyeliner brush. I'm gonna try to get close over here. And I like to rest my pinky on my cheekbone so I have more stability. Just like that. I mean, look how thin this liner is. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now, this was the moment the girls that got it, and the girls that didn't probably weren't even born in that era. Okay, me. Going with my Maybelline Lifter Lip Liner in the shade Cross the Line. They would line their lips so dark that people thought they forgot to blend it, and I believe they did it on purpose. Now, instead of looking like I just drank chocolate milk, I'm gonna slightly blend it and add some gloss. And I'm gonna top it off with some gloss from Lancome. This is the Juicy Tubes. It's a clear gloss. And just look how pretty and perfect this shade is. Perfect. And there you have it, the ultimate 90s makeup look, but make it modern. Let me know in the comments, would you wear this look today? Or do some trends just need to stay in the past? And if you loved this throwback, you'll love my next one, perhaps a 2000s makeup look. Make sure to subscribe to keep the nostalgic going. And remember, amigas, don't let your friend overplug her brow. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.